You're tuned in to the Pete McDevitt YouTube stream. Pete's calling the game live and in real time. Join the large and active community of fans in our family-friendly chat room, hosted by some of the best moderators in the business. Whether it's America's pastime baseball, a battle on the gridiron, or an NHL hockey game, you'll find the best sports commentary on YouTube is right here at the Pete McDevitt Show. And it's all starting right now.
Good evening. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. This is the second day of our draft day 2, second division. We've already got Anarchy going. We'll explain that in a minute. What are you doing? You're making so much noise. You're wrestling a walrus over there. Good Lord. 9,000 draft papers over there. Haven't you heard about an iPad? It's a lot quieter. Good gravy.
I'm sorry.
We've got our friends in here right now with me, right next to my immediate left on your screen is Ken, the contact trader. He's also going about the official Ken right now on YouTube. Great to see you, buddy. Great. If you're looking to learn how to grow as a creator, Ken is your man. I'm telling you guys, check him out. And he's a Green Bay Packer fan, so I can live with that. In the black box, coming with us in just a minute, will be Sean Urban from our NFL football show on Thursday nights. He'll be in here in 1 second. My daughter's breaking the house as we're taking things apart. That right next to the empty spot is Miss Tina Marie's place, coming in to hang out with us, guys. She's a great creator. She is a Patriots fan. I'm sorry, everyone, but she's here representing. There she's either telling us to check out the Patriots or her boobs. One or the other. One of them is ranking high. The other one is the Patriots. And then Gene Fitzmagic is here with us from our Thursday night show. Gene and I are working on a potential endeavor that we'll be doing soon with sports. Great to see you here, Gene, as well, with us here. Real quick, before we get started, we talk with everybody about tonight, as we've got 11 minutes to go to get their strategies and everything for what they're thinking here. Make sure you guys are ready to talk about your draft spot when I come to you. Let's say hi to Joey D, the biggest arms this side of Lake Wilmington, Delaware. D&G Explorers is in-house. Nerd Life did work. Hey, Brian, yeah, he sent that to me about coming on after I'd already booked everybody. I apologize. I'll keep you in mind for this for next year if you want to be a part of it and if you also want to come on with us for sure. T. Maurice is in there. D&G Explorers, they are the Bills fans. Watch out, everybody. They're probably going to put you through a table before the show's out. Let's see who else. Pierce Sargent is here. What's up, Pierce? Great to see you, buddy. Viapree Project is in the house. Paul Engel's in the house. Great to see you. Cincinnati Bengal has returned to join us. Coach N is hanging out with us. Jay Sanudo. Good Lord, things are about to change. Party's about to change. Captain Akron's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Let me go down here and make sure I don't miss anybody. Flipper's Pool is in the chat, but he's not in the thing. He's the only guy watching that's doing auto thing. I don't know what he's doing. Joy S is here. Hello, Joy S. So we're going to have some fun here tonight. Let's start with Gene. Gene, where are you at? What position are you drafting?
I always like to pick third stringers. That's where I usually go, third stringers. No, I usually, I'll be honest, I always stay away from my Jets. I usually try not to draft Jets. Only because my heart's with them, and same reason I never bet with the Jets. I never pick Jets because it's hard for me to evaluate my own players. Like it's almost like I can't have a favorite kid. I can't have a favorite Jet. So I tend to always go with the points are, man. Sometimes I try to be very analytical and I don't even look at the players. I know I got to reach a certain amount of points on average to win each week, and I kind of just try to I draft for the points. So I take a little bit of fun out of it in that way, I guess. But
I like it. Tina, it's your first draft with us. What are you looking for in the first draft? I think we probably already know because Tina came in. We came in when the draft house started, and Tina had a full team already drafted. Somehow, in a league where you're not be allowed to draft before it starts, Tina had all-stars at every position, literally. She just figured, well, I got here first. I'll just pick her. She had, I don't know, Tom Brady and Eckler and all these top players What are you thinking about Tina tonight? I'm glad you're with us.
I mean, it's great to be here, Pete. First of all, thank you so much. This is my first time doing Final Fantasy. That's a video game. I I can't even say it right. Fantasy football. That should tell you something. I know nothing about sports except how cute the players are and how great their tight ends are.
Well,
And that's kind of how I picked my teams, by looks and name, and some stats I do know. I will say I'm a Patriots fan, obviously. So, and I already screwed up the game, so
yeah,
can't get any worse, right?
you had all the star players. As I will quote this individual from roughly about an hour and 42 minutes ago. Tina knows a lot about fantasy. She knows nothing about football.
It's true.
And that quote came out of the mouth of one Steve's World, right there on my phone. So, Ken, what are you looking for in the early things you draft? Where are you drafted? What selection?
So I have the 6th pick. It's a decent pick. I mean, with a snake draft, it's kind of a long way back to the 2nd round, but that's okay.
Okay.
And I'm not going to forfeit. So I saw Tina drafting earlier, and I was like, well, I'm just going to forfeit the season because she's got everybody. I'll stick around now
I had
that we
it in
fixed
the
it.
bag.
Tribe, what's
Tina.
up? Welcome in. Good to see you here with us. Thank you for coming in. We are where, Preston? I'm helping Preston tonight. Preston's right here. We're drafting 14th. We're just going to take whoever's left is where we're going to be when we get down the bottom of the draft. But we will get back to backs. We may be able to pull out the handcuffs and handcuffed a couple people. So we'll see if we can do that and try to get something going. So it'll be interesting. We do have Flipper's going to be on auto draft. We might have some others on auto draft. Basically, if they don't make their pick in the first 30 seconds, it will go on auto draft. And it'll stay that way. Does mean if there's a couple like last night who do auto draft, it will go quickly. So you have to keep your eyes open. We will update the status of these two leagues and how they're doing, who's doing what, and how they're doing. We will be doing that throughout the year on our fantasy football, covering our fantasy football on our real life football on Thursday night when we do our league, our pick'em league. What I'll probably do during the year is just pull up the standings real quick, pop them up on the screen so everybody can kind of see who's winning the leagues and who's not. Keep up with that and have fun, which should be kind of fun. What's that, Preston? Oh, Mullen's got a double? Stolen base. Okay, good. We got the Orioles game on at the same time. We're not beating up on the Red Sox. We're just beating up on Toronto, so it works out good,
Good.
which is good. Yeah. So
Other
than that, we do have, if anybody is interested, we have a Survivor League going. It's $25 to get in. Last year paid out $6,000. You pick one winner per week without any lines or spreads. You just pick a winning team. If you pick the winning team, then you move on. And it is a Survivor League. If you don't pick the winning team and you get knocked out, you're done. So it's kind of fun. If you want information on that, send me an email at PeteMcDevittShow at gmail.com, and I will get you the information. We've already got 180 people in it already, so not a bad fill out there. As far as football goes, we will be live every on this channel every Sunday, Monday, Thursday night. We'll be live for Sunday afternoon games. We'll be live for the bigger games, the fun games, which are the ones coming from across the country at 9:30 in the morning, and doing those games here. So plus we're doing college football, and we're actually going to dabble in that XFL when it comes back later on in January. So a lot of fun stuff there. The great thing is all of the people that you're finding here tonight and also from yesterday can pretty much be found on the front of my YouTube page. Now, we'll have their links drop throughout the night. Tina will be helping me. Tina, I'm going to ask you tonight, if no one else is in here helping drop links, please make sure you put yours in as well, because you are here doing it. But also, all these people can be found right on the front of my YouTube page. You can see their channel logo and click right to them. That's a great thing. So, any other questions for anybody here on the dais before we get ready to rock here in 4 minutes? Who's on the Big Matt is on the link first. He's got the number one pick. I did not see him in the chat, which is odd because we usually see Matt raising Cain. I need my medicine. Can you grab that before we, real quick? That way. Oh, there he is. Here comes trouble, everybody. Big Matt's in the house.
Hey, Matt.
Big Matt, I gotta fix. I guess Tina will be happy and excited about this. I'm actually sitting here tonight in a different chair. I don't know if you noticed or not, than my usual chair, because I'm just getting up and walking around, which is good.
Yay.
So, a little bit different. So I just had to reset myself in the chair.
Good job.
This is something you don't hear on YouTube much. I'm not used to broadcasting with my legs on. It's just not something you usually hear.
You only hear it first here. You only hear it here.
We do want to hear it first.
Well,
Yes.
Number 7. D&G's number 7. All right. I'm not doing shots of tequila. I had to take my medicine. Actually, I had somebody accuse me of that on the stream the other night for one of the baseball streams. Are you doing shots of tequila? No. Oh, you clown.
That's okay. I had juice and they thought it was spiked, so I'm with you. But it's
As long
not.
as it's not that pickle stuff from the other day, we're fine. Otherwise, you might be selecting like Joe Theismann or somebody.
I don't know who that is. Is he cute?
All right, so we got 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Big Matt's on the bump first. Big Matt is followed by. Why is it letting me? It should be telling me. It should be telling me. By round, nope. Dad Builds is third. I know he's having somebody do it for him. Tina, you're 5th. D&G is 7th. Paul says he took Joe Montana last night. Good choice. So we'll see how it rolls. I'm ready. This is going to be fun. I'm curious to see what will be left when we get to the bottom of the draft.
Well, if we're taking players like that, I'm going for Brett Favre.
If we're going for Hall of Fame teams, that would be something. It'll be interesting to see. There's going to be some fun picks early. I'm pretty sure of it. Pretty sure of it. No, maybe. Flipper will take them. Flipper likes drafting, drafted hot dog vendors. AAA Sparkles is in the house. We'll see who. She is the, I guess, general manager of Dad Build's team.
I'm going to guess she's probably picking for him, too.
Yeah, that's what she's doing. Because he's unavailable tonight. He's on some.
She's going to do amazing.
He's doing some pole dancing review or something. He was busy doing. We'll see.
Not surprised.
1 minute. 1 minute till Big Matt selects somebody we don't know. Probably. Let's hope that Big Matt selects somebody we have no idea who it is. That's what we're asking you to do. Can I get a tutorial? Yes. Just do what Tina did. Go in and just draft everybody early.
Exactly.
Coming up on 30 seconds. He just went over the Blue Jays just a little bit ago. Start with a kicker, D&G says.
Okay, I need to know why. What's the strategy behind that? Or is he joking?
I'm going to plead the 5th.
You're on your own right now. So.
Yeah, every man for himself.
Right. I have my own strategy that I came up with, so I'm good. I'm not going to go.
10 seconds. Let's do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's draft day 2. We're live. Let's do it. Big Matt is on the clock.
Oh, we did 45 seconds.
Oh, we actually get 45. Okay.
I told you to delete the second.
Oh, I need all the seconds I can get. This is good.
Tom Brady is gone. Jonathan Taylor is gone.
Crap.
Wow, that quickly.
You wanted Tommy?
Of course.
Who thinks
And I
he'll be
didn't
Tom's
pick him
last
for
year?
looks. He's not attractive.
I have a feeling he's gonna. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back next year with a different team.
Who?
Oh, different team.
Tom Brady. I wouldn't be
Miami.
surprised.
Cooper Kupp is gone.
Patty.
Patrick Mahomes is gone. Tina's up. Who you taking, Tina?
Well, he's gone too. Dang nabbit. Let's see. So I hit draft or Q?
You hit draft if you want him.
Okay.
Q takes him down the bottom into that area where you can do it. Matthew Stafford is gone. Down to the bottom, you can put players there to hold on to it.
He's still there.
Okay. Let's see what we got.
What happens if the name's crossed out? I couldn't pick Tom Brady. I mean, not Tom Brady. The other guy.
If their name's crossed out, means they're gone already.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Derrick
okay.
Henry went to a Festivus Miracle. Viapreet is up in the first round. Let's see where Viapreet's going. I know who D&G Explorers is taking. I know where he's going. Let's see what we got. It's Austin Eckler went with a big back to start. D&G is up.
Let's see.
Stafford will have a decent year.
My other two picks were picked. What am I supposed to do? I had to think quick on my toes.
Stafford still get that team, or even if he loses a step, he's got such a good team around him.
Yeah.
It'll make up for it.
Flipper's on. I thought Flipper wasn't drafted. Just
It's
let it go. It'll
auto-picking,
go to
right?
autopilot here in a minute. No, he picked.
You picked.
Rats. That's what I
Oh.
wanted.
Oh. I did not help him.
Travis Kelce gone. Sean Urban, he might have to auto pick because he's still not even in here yet. If that's the case,
So we'll just take the highest one.
it'll take the highest ranking player at the time.
My other guy's gone too. Man.
Well, I'm not going to take where we're at. Okay, Dalvin Cook just went.
I don't think Greg this is Greg, right? Fanatics?
Yeah, then it'll go auto pick.
Yeah, he's at an event tonight.
It should go auto pick at some point here. Well, when he finishes, it'll take the next best player.
Yeah.
You are on deck.
Ugh. Really?
You are on the clock.
No, you just did that. So, you'll probably go here because you need something decent. Oh, wait a minute.
Is that you, Pete?
Yeah, I'm working with Preston. Let's take him, I would suggest.
You are on the clock.
And then you said you want a quarterback, right? So let's look at those. Probably that. You want to go there? Okay. Yeah, well, Gene took the guy you wanted.
Gene.
I'm sorry, man.
Can't let a kid have his first pick.
Now I feel bad.
He's only wearing the jersey.
Oh, see?
Stand up. Show him the jersey.
I'll tell you what, I won't take Zach Wilson. He can have Zach Wilson if he wants. I won't
I
take
don't
him.
want Zach Wilson.
Sometimes I don't either.
Sean needs It's the same
What do I
link
wanna
he
do?
always has. We always use. My link, Sean. I'll put it into the chat. It's already it's in our text message from forever. But I'll redo it. Thank you, Coach N. Justin Jefferson went. Jamar Chase went.
Ugh.
I just retexted it to you, to Sean. Where's he in the chat? Yeah, Sean, I just retexted it to you, bud. Where are we at? We're at Sean's pick. The D&G War Room. I'm looking at. Good Lord, it's like Gene's house. There's papers everywhere.
I'm trying to be prepared, man.
Stefan Diggs is gone.
You're kidding.
All right, so we need to start looking here. Some of those will be gone, right? That's one. Look at. There's Sean joining us. Or at least his butt's joining us, I think. There it is. Okay.
Oh, I should
Here we go.
look.
Hey, buddy.
Hey. Give me 1 second here. We just running a little late from work. Traffic was terrible.
No problem. Najee Harris is gone. Jalen Hurts is gone.
Here we go.
Give me one. One. Those are some of the good ones there. Potential. So we'll keep that in for there. Mike Evans has gone to Viapre. Joe Mixon gone. Who's on the clock? Who we just went? A Festive
That
and
was me.
Miracle, Joe Burrow. Isaiah Spiller's gone. Nice pick, Spiller.
Thank you.
We got to come all the way back down to us. That's what sucks. Oh, I want that. 102.
Hey.
AJ Brown is gone. Chubb is gone. Rodgers is gone. Big Matt now has 2 picks. I don't know if he'll be there. Maybe it's going to be. I don't know if that'll happen. Plus, you have to look up in here and see what the top ones.
Hey, Pete, was Joey D in yesterday's draft?
Yeah,
How many 49ers did he take?
only 2.
Only 2?
I took Deebo Samuel before you could get him.
Nice. You wanted him on your team so bad in real life.
I just need a number 1 receiver for the Oilers. Matt took Mark Andrews. Double play. Orioles get out of the inning. Good job. Still in the game.
This is so much
All
fun.
right, let's see. Tyreek Hill, Miami's gone. Saquon Barkley is gone.
I wish all my fantasy drafts went this quick.
I know this is
Right.
Right?
It's early. I mean, I should have put it. I meant to put it at 30 seconds. I guess I slipped and put it at 45 because my other big league. I'm in a big league where it's a lot more money, and we give everybody 45 seconds because it's so much on the line. And I think when I put this second league together, I just hit mirror those other things. So Dalton Schultz, tight end in Dallas, is gone. That's okay though. We're moving right along pretty good. All right, so you got some players down in here to look at for if it gets back to you. Let's see where they're at. CeeDee Lamb's gone. Good pick. Where are we at? We're at Viapre. It's taking George Kittle.
Kittle. It's a good spot that this late in the draft for him to get Kittle, 3rd round.
Yeah.
Right?
There's a lot of great wide receivers still out there, which is crazy. Huh? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mute it. You can mute real quick there. Is that okay with muting? Alvin Kamara. That's a great pick.
Do we know if there's going to be like any playing time issues with him as far as a suspension or anything?
I don't know of anything right now. Maybe, possibly.
They're saying more than likely it'll be next year.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
one of the
So-
last.
Brian,
things
you're
I
right.
read.
Samuel B, welcome in. Brian, you're right. That's a tough spot. Sean, who you taking?
I'm going to take Higgins. T. Higgins.
That's a good pick.
You are
him
on
the
deck.
list. That's a good
Yep.
pick.
Oof.
I almost
where do I go?
glazed over him, but the Bengals' schedule this year is too good to not take into account with that team.
He's going to play. Movie, that's okay.
You are on the clock. You are on the clock.
All right, let's see what's up here. Let's see, look at that. What do you need? You got 16 seconds. Let's do a tight end. You can go that way right there, maybe. Stop taking our people.
Ah,
Oh,
that's
again?
You've taken,
That's-
just so you know, you've taken 2 picks from a kid that he's been sitting on.
I don't know his I don't know his draft list.
Gene is here to totally screw Preston. You took Lamar. He has the jersey on. He had Pitts sitting here. He's like, we're gonna take him. I was like, okay.
Oh,
Ah,
no.
He's only a kid. I mean, it's Leonard Fournette gone. All right, so now you got Preston. So what you need to look at is you still got to fill these 2 spots.
Let's see. Oh, man, I don't know about this one. We're going to try it, though.
What is
Let
the
me try it.
little yellow?
Javonte Williams, come on home.
What does the little yellow notepad next to their names mean?
Means
That's
it's like a
good pick.
note.
Monte Williams is a good pick.
means like there's a note on them, like just something newsworthy.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes you might be able to see if like there's an injury thing in there or something. It's always kind of good to take a look.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was clicking on.
Got look at all my breakdowns. Look at all this paperwork.
That's
That's
all
why
right.
I
I've
got
got
shorts
83
and-
tabs.
My gosh, I could have a 3-ring binder at this point.
I've got 83
Matt
Chrome
Sauls,
tabs
what's up,
open over
Matt?
here.
I have a sheet of paper. That's it.
I have a sheet of paper. Sometimes simple is good, though.
Mm.
Somebody look at it.
I know nothing about nothing.
It's okay. That's how I won the first time I ever played in a fantasy football league. I'd never played before. I knew nothing about it. I just started picking randomly, and before you know it,
Yep.
12 teams later, here I am.
Dak Prescott.
Haven't won since.
All right, so I'm glad everybody slept on this guy because I'm not going to.
Uh-oh.
Derek Carr loves Darren Waller.
Yep, that's a good pick.
It's a great pick, especially this late in the draft.
Oh,
Yeah.
and I was looking at him. I was. For my next pick, I'm like, man, I hope he stays.
I took a chance on waiting
a
for
great
tight
pick.
end because you can potentially, there's a lot of points in the tight end position if you get the right one, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
they also don't go very quick. So a lot of time, you can wait on those.
Ashton G, welcome in. Last night's chaos. We had a little bit of chaos last night, Matt. So here, when you're looking at this position, one of the things you're looking at, this is receptions for TD and how many they have. That would be good. Amari Cooper, Tyler Bass.
Matt Stiles says, I don't think I took a QB till round 6 or 7 last night. Yeah, QB started going early here, so I kind of shifted what I was looking at.
Yeah, you have to look at your draft exactly and see who's doing
Yeah.
what where. It was a run early. You got to fill those two positions probably next. I have to see. I don't know what to look at. Maybe be able to. We'll see. I don't know. What's Sanuda putting? Has Jordan gone yet? Not yet.
That basketball player.
Tina's excited because she was going to draft him. All right, let's see by round. Let's see who's going out here. Dustin Hopkins,
man.
Zach Ertz. Festivus Miracles up. But it's Manoa pitching. You know, after he's pissed off after last time we played Toronto, we beat him. He was going to come out of the game. I knew that. Yeah, they went quick, Nick. It was a run on them early. Let's see what we got here. No problem. You're fine. We appreciate you, Brian. Nerd Life Network, everybody. You got to come in one Friday night and talk about everything you have going over there. I know you got a lot going on. Everybody that's in tonight, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you are, so you can keep up with our football broadcasts that we do with some of the best football minds that I know on Thursday nights, 7 o'clock we draft. You got to have all the broadcasts that we do, Disney content if you like it, all that kind of good stuff. D&G on the clock. They're going to take probably O.J. Simpson. He was a good Bill. He will slash and cut his way right through the line, just, zipping.
What was the movie? What was it? With Leslie Nielsen, the movie Naked Gun, was it?
Naked Gun. He was phenomenal in there. It's a shame
Yeah.
that all that other bad stuff turned out, because I loved O.J. in those movies. Ravens went. Michael Thomas is gone.
What do you think of Michael Thomas this year? Do you expect a bounce back year from them this year?
Hard to say, coming back off of injuries, you just don't know.
He had all the talent in the world, man.
Yeah. Sean's up. Take Bill Belichick. Take Bill Belichick. Go ahead.
We're gonna try this. I like his
You are on
receiving
deck.
core.
Matt Ryan. That's not. I mean, he could have a good year. David
I'm
Montgomery.
hoping.
Let's see, Preston. Show me what players you like, so we know who Gene's taking.
You are on the clock.
take a chance there. So we got to fill the positions, right? So let's take him. You like them?
You are on the clock.
You want to go
I
there
love this.
and take
We
the-
are just zipping right along.
Yeah.
This is great. All right, Dean's up. Stack the potato in the house. Yeah, we should remind everybody as you're doing this, just like last night. You cannot go in, nobody can go in and pick up players until after week 1. The only way that a player can be approved, it has to go through me. And if I have to pick up a player myself, I will reach out to another owner and tell them what I'm doing. And I'll put it also in the community chat room. What I'm doing. The only way that you can pick somebody up is if they're going to be injured or suspended or not playing. And if you want to do that, if they're injured or suspended, then you have to drop the player that you picked up. I'm going to go there first. If it's still there. So probably at the time you'll have to look over here, bud. On that one. Find whatever's the best one. Yeah, whatever's left. What's left? So the Saints defense is gone. Moore's gone. Rams are gone. Love and Disworld with a great pick. Alan Lazard. Russell Wilson now gone. Allen Robinson gone. Could have a good comeback here.
Why can't I pick that? Aren't I on deck?
Hey, Tony, welcome in. You're on deck.
It won't let me pick. It won't let me pick the one I got. Okay. Oh, next one then. Or not.
See who else is gone. Josh Jacobs is now gone.
Oh,
Tina's up now.
that is me. Okay. Makes sense. Here we go.
Kendrick Bourne out of New England. All right, who we got going here? Cam Akers is gone. Edwards Hilaire, Gesicki, Chris Godwin, Sky Moore. Hunter Renfro gone. Devin Singletary gone.
Oh, I don't know how that happened. Oh, I didn't realize that I picked the Saints defense.
Well, you got him.
Well, here we are.
See who's gone. Jerry Jeudy, Patriots defense. Matt Gay. David.
You are on deck.
We're on deck, buddy. Yep.
You are on the clock.
That's good.
You are on the clock.
Oh, I didn't realize I had auto draft on for my last 2 picks. Here we go. That makes more sense now. I'm like, what is going on here? Let's see.
I guess we'll go with him. We'll go there. Back in
Ah, see, you just got one of mine. There you go. That's where I wanted to go. Ah, let's see.
Maybe that's what we're doing. If he's not. Okay, we'll see. All right, let's see who's going here. Elijah Mitchell, Damian Pierce, Ryan Suckup, Brandon Cook, Rodrigo Blankenship, Carlson, Miles Sanders.
Let's see here.
12 rounds.
Still uses paper. Jason Udo.
Kirk Cousins, Trey Lance. That's a good pick. He could have a good year.
He looked good against Green Bay the other night.
Yeah, he did. Austin Hooper's gone. Trey Lance is your league winner this year. We'll see. Where are we go? Big Matt's up with 5 seconds. Let's see who he picks. Did he get it in? He got it in. Kicker for Jacksonville. Let's say Tiki Barber, yeah. They get the out. They got out of the end. Still got to hit me Noah, though. That's a problem. This is where people start utilizing their time. But it's also where leagues can be won or lost, you know?
Yeah.
What you get out of these.
For sure.
The Raiders. Raiders are a tough call to pick as a defense just because they're in one of the best divisions out there.
Right. That whole division is just going to be insane.
Devontae Smith taken. Dad Bills is up. Why don't you select Corey Meets World, Anitra? Oh, she already picked somebody. All right, Tina's up. Tina's picking A.J. Dillon. He could have a solid.
I'm telling you, Captain Akron there with the Packers, that's going to be a good defense. I was excited about their draft picks.
Tua finally goes. Tannehill goes. Oh, that's going to get out too. Keep hitting in the air. Gotta put the ball down on the ground. Base hits against this guy. All right, let's see what we got. D&G took the Steelers.
You are on deck.
Trevor Lawrence is gone.
You are on the clock.
All right.
You are on the clock.
I know I'm on the clock.
All of them. We've got what?
Wait, did it pick me? Oh, that's not me. Phew. Okay.
That's gone. Home run.
Jeez.
Let's see.
So there you got there. Oh, that's the. Maybe he'll make it.
Let's see.
That's gone.
Robert Woods is still questionable for week 1. Wow.
He is. Rushman just went back to back. We're tied.
All right, so this is my homer pick. Somebody in the chat earlier said that Aaron Rodgers has nobody to throw to now. I just want to say, yes, he does. Christian Watson, watch. Mark it down. We can come back to this on a Thursday night and talk about this. Christian Watson is going to crush it this year.
Dang it. Gosh, I don't even know. Oh, God.
Let's see if the Orioles go back to back to back.
Has there been any update on Zach Wilson? I know he was scheduled to have surgery today in like California, but
He did. They said it went really, really well.
be interesting to see if he makes week 1.
I hope so. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen him play in person yet. And I'm supposed to be at that game. Well, I'll be at that game, so I'm hoping.
Really?
I could. Yeah, I'll be there.
I'll be curious to hear what you think of him if he's playing that week.
Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm hoping. Listen, I've seen Joe Flacco play. I don't need to see Joe Flacco play anymore. I want to see Zach Wilson. Just to see him in person too. Just but yeah, I'm hopefully he'll be there week 1. I'm not hopeful that he will though. I kind of feel like they'll hold him out a week just to be safe.
I don't know. Meniscus surgery doesn't. I mean, you don't walk it off, but I can't imagine like 3 or 4 weeks of recovery.
I don't think so either. I think under normal circumstances he would be ready to go. I think the fact that it's week 1, I have a feeling they're going to hold him out. I think that's all it is. Just a suspicion that they're just going to say, hey, let's play it safe. Let's play Flacco the first week, and I'm hoping I'm wrong, and maybe it's just me because I'll be there and I want to see him, and maybe I'm just like doubtful just because it's my own luck. But I'm hoping he's playing.
You pulled the trigger. Zach Wilson gone.
Oh, who got him?
Diz life.
So these will be your last 2 picks, early pick, buddy.
Did anyone notice who took Garrett Wilson?
I'm not sure.
Did anyone notice? I missed it. I thought he'd still be around.
I think it was Diz life.
Okay.
It's like
he had Zach and Garrett. Okay.
Yep.
Not gonna lie, don't know what I want to do with this pick.
Yep, me neither.
We're going for it.
Browns defense.
Well, that changed. I didn't realize I had to take a defense in that spot.
Ooh. Justin Fields, huh? Okay. All right. We're gonna try this. Just because it's probably
You
good
are
to have a
on deck.
backup. Now I got one more pick left, right? So what to do here?
You are on the clock.
There. I'll wait for the last second so you have more time. Look through this here, see if anything jumps out. You can get a backup quarterback if you want one. I don't see anything else jumping out. There. Gotcha.
You are on the clock.
You want to go back to quarterback? Is that what you want to do? I don't see anything else, any hidden other gems. I think Olave was a good pick there. Let me go over and look at your quarterback. Just for your backup. Your team has bye week in week 6. You got Carson Wentz, Mariota, Mac Jones, Baker. You could do that one. He'll be suspended for a bunch. Wentz. Come on, let me select him. Give you a damn tight end. Son of a bitch, Press. I'm sorry. That's my disability screwing it up. Ugh. Buddy, I'm sorry. I couldn't get my hand to work. I was trying to take you a quarterback. I just have to wait until.
Did anybody take
Who did he want, Pete?
Does anybody have a problem with me suspending and doing that?
No, go right ahead. Go ahead.
I just couldn't get my.
I mean, I don't mind.
I was trying to take a quarterback for him, and I couldn't get my hand to work.
Go right ahead.
Fuck. He was trying to take Carson Wentz.
There you go.
I knew I'd regret this decision.
That's probably going to turn out to be a good pick.
On the clock.
I hope it did it again.
Go ahead.
Back out last pick. Let me bring it down here. Carson Wentz.
You are on the clock.
All right, Brad. All right, thank you. There you go, Preston. You got your guy.
I guess I'll go with blah, blah, blah.
Yes, you can go to bed. Here's your team. Look over your team. You got Derek Carr,
Let's see.
Thielen, Devo, tight end.
I'm going to try this and hope this works out. I don't know what's going to happen, but
And you got this guy who's a top receiver.
let's see what goes with him.
Middle of the year.
I don't know.
It's a pretty good team.
I mean, if he plays and comes back as his old self or close to it, we're good. But
Right,
I don't know. That could be boom or bust, really.
Yeah, but I mean that's what you do in the last round, right? You get that guy that you never know.
Yeah, it's like, all
Preston's
right.
leaving, everybody.
Who's my horse, right?
Good night, Preston.
Later, Preston.
See you, Preston.
Hi, Preston. Hi. On my phone everywhere.
terrible. I'm already looking down the list going like, do I really want that guy? Started instantly.
I always feel every fantasy football draft, you look at your team and be like, I don't care how bad my teams have ever been. I was like, that's a great team. I always feel like I usually don't have buyer's remorse on fantasy football teams.
Right.
And then you get the email that
And then
says
you
you
get-
got a C plus. You're like, C?
Right? I'm like, how did I get a C plus? This is an A plus draft. This is an all-time great Jets 2022 draft.
All right, I'm just gonna do it then. Oh, dang it.
Yeah, it's been good here. We're almost done. We can review the teams at the end if you guys want.
What's the matter with 2 kickers? Was that bad? Really concerned me.
Well, no, but
I
you
mean,
know,
should I have picked maybe 3
it's
wide? I mean,
well, I would look at their bye weeks because if you like me, I've got several people that are all lined up. It seems like week 7, week 9, week 14. So because you're gonna have
That's the one thing I'm
you
always
need,
guilty of doing. Is I never look at the bye weeks. I mean, our top 2 running backs have the same bye week, so I'll have to figure that out.
Yeah.
All right, so
Figure it out when I get there.
we can sit here and kind of go through the teams real quick. That's what we kind of did last night, and have some fun with it. Try not to miss any of the teams as we go through and do it. So let's start up at the top, and we'll start with the Festivus Miracle, which is Ken. So we'll start with Gene. I'll run through the players, and you can kind of give just a short, little quick overview of what you see. Festivus Miracle is by Ken. He went with Joe Burrow, Derrick Henry, Jerry Jeudy, CeeDee Lamb, Darren Waller, DeAndre Swift, Brandon Maximus, the Browns defense. Right now his reserves are Tyler Higbee, Josh Jacobs, Tua, and Christian Watson. Gene, what are you thinking over there?
I love Burrow. I've said that many times. CeeDee Lamb was the guy that I wanted. He went before I could get to him. That was the pick that I was going to take him. Jerry Jeudy, he's another guy that I feel like could have an all-pro year. He has the potential to be an all-pro, which is putting it all together. And now maybe with the quarterback in tow, he might. This could be this could be a scary team. I think a lot of it. We all know Burrow's going to be great. We know Henry's going to be great. CeeDee Lamb, Waller. I feel like if Jerry Jeudy steps up this year and does what he was drafted to do, that's a scary lineup.
Yeah. That's not bad.
See how Russell Wilson does there.
What I'm going to do here is I go through, because I know Tina drafted a lot of top picks and everything. I know you don't know everybody, correct? This is your first year doing it. Okay? Do you want to analyze teams, or do you want to just jump in where you go?
I don't mind analyzing. It's fine.
Okay, you analyze it? Okay, we'll put you up. Captain Akron, Ryan's team. Let's look at him. Patrick Mahomes, quarterback. Nick Chubb, Devontae Adams, DK Metcalf, Zach Ertz, Cam Akers. Cade York is his kicker. Packers defense. Reserves are Cousins, Njoku, Deontay Johnson, and Darnell Mooney. What do you think of Ryan's team?
Me?
Yeah.
There's no Patriots players on this team. I'm not a fan. Ryan, shame on you. I cannot believe that you picked these. No, seriously, Patrick Mahomes. I mean, obviously, I know who he is. He's the only one I know in this entire roster. Good job, Ryan. I'm so proud of you. Despite the New England Patriots not being anywhere on your team. Shame on you.
Who would you give? Out all his roster, who would you give the best butt award to?
The best butt. Oh gosh, I don't know. I mean, I only know what Patrick Mahomes looks like, and I'm old enough to be his mother. So I mean, it's neither here nor there.
That's good stuff. I like that. All right, let's jump over to D&G Explorers. We'll go to Sean for this one. He's got Russell Wilson leading off. He's got McCaffrey as his back. Mike Williams in there. Gabrielle Davis is a wideout. He's got Dawson Knox as tight end at Buffalo. Joe Mixon, a running back. Daniel Carlson, Ravens defense and the Steelers defense. Got double defenses in there. Mitchell Trubisky, James Robinson, and Elijah Moore. What do you think?
I like it. Good lineup. I would say there are two questions that come to my mind. Is McCaffrey, first of all, how does he come back this year? You know, is he back to his old self?
Right.
Or does that injury come back and aggravate him and hinder him in general? And then secondly is Russell Wilson. And the question I have with Russell Wilson really becomes not so much is he a good quarterback, but he's older, and how fast can he get his feet under him and start gelling in Denver in a new system with a new team?
It'll be interesting. If he gels, he could be really good this year. Which is
that could be a dangerous team if he can get up to speed and all that offense can click all at the same time. And I think he's a key piece to it. I mean, really, everything centers around the quarterback. So if he gets up to speed fast, they're dangerous.
They're dangerous, absolutely. He'll have a monster year. We'll go to Ken. We'll have you analyze Mark Valentine, Diz Life podcast. He's got Aaron Rodgers. Oh, I know you're happy now. He's got Aaron Rodgers as his quarterback. Jonathan Taylor, probably the best back in the league. Tyreek Hill, Terry McLaurin, Gesicki, James Conner, Koo Youngblood, the Chargers. Austin Hooper, he's got Devin Singletary, Devontae Smith, and Zach Wilson. What are you thinking?
I mean, this could be the champion. He's got Aaron Rodgers, so what more? No, I'm kidding. It's funny. When it came to my quarterback pick, I was looking between Aaron Rodgers and Joe Burrow. The only thing that scares me about Rodgers is Devontae's gone, but I do think we're looking okay, so it was kind of a chance for me. I decided to go with Burrow instead, younger. Jonathan Taylor, huge pick. Tyreek Hill, he doesn't have Mahomes throwing to him, but he's still fast. If he catches the ball, he's gone. Gesicki in Miami, I think that's a great pick. I think Gesicki is going to have a big year.
I think from the lineups I saw so far, I would have to give this one the most overall top so far. Good job.
I think so.
Good job drafting.
I think so.
Good job drafting there. All right, let's go to we'll go to Dad Builds. We haven't gone to him yet. We'll go back down to Gene. We'll look at Dad Builds draft here. He's got Jared Goff, Saquon Barkley, Cooper Kupp, A.J. Brown, Gerald Everett, Amari Cooper, Greg Joseph, the Cowboys, Kareem Hunt, Hunter Renfrow, Edwards Hilaire, and Rondell Moore. What do you think of Gene over there?
I mean, I've never been a believer in Goff, so I don't know if Goff's that great of a spot to be a number one quarterback. I'll tell you what, he's loaded at running back. If Barkley comes back to what he's been, that's solid. Kareem Hunt's really solid. Edwards Hilaire, he's going to catch a ton of passes out of the backfield, especially with Hill gone. He's loaded, and I don't think he's got any of the. If Barkley turns out to be back to what he was, being a great, then he's got greats. But he has at least, I feel like, 8s all over the place. His running backs are really deep. Cooper Kupp, and A.J. Brown might be the best tandem in this fantasy league. And Amari Cooper is his third guy. We'll see who's throwing them the ball. But other than Goff, I like this team a lot.
Okay.
Some question marks, but if they pan out, that's a fantastic squad.
Yep, good deal. All right, Tina, we'll look at Big Matt's lineup. He's got Tom Brady. He's got Aaron Jones, running back, good solid running back. Chris Godwin, I should say. Sky Moore, which could be a really hidden gem. Mark Andrews, who Preston wanted. Rashad Bateman, he's got another Raven. He's going all the Ravens. I love it. Evan McPherson, the Raiders defense, his reserves right here. Let me pull this down so I can see it. Is Thomas Logan, Jamison Wilson, Ryan Santos, and Tyler Bass. What do you think of looking at that, Tina? You're muted, Tina.
Of course I am.
There you go.
Which name is his? Is he under Big Matt?
Dark
That's
Side.
what I was trying to find.
Dark Side.
Dark Side. Okay, here he is. Okay, so I mean, Tom Brady, obviously, he was my first pick. And Matt, kudos to you for grabbing Tom Brady. Excellent choice, I do have to say. I mean, if I look at this list, I like the names. These are some great, solid names. I mean, and as far as teams go, I mean, there's no Patriots. I'm so disappointed. I might cry.
That's a nice
It's just
shot. Randy Dave is in here. All the teams from the other day are looking in on yesterday's draft. We're in here checking in. All right, let's throw it over to Sean. We're going to analyze Gene Fitzmagic, who his process and plan today was to take every player that Preston wanted before he could have it, just destroy the dreams of a young kid. That was his scheme there. So he got Lamar Jackson. He got Ezekiel. I like good pick there late. Michael Pittman, Jamar Chase. That's a great pick. Kyle Pitts, Preston's pick. Juju, he got Harrison Butker, Rams, and then he got backups. He got Tyler Lockett. Oh, the Orioles taking the lead. Yes, 3-2. Sorry. Tyler Lockett, Marcus Mariota. We looked at him too late. Rashad Penny and Elijah Mitchell. What do you think of there? Looking at him, Sean.
So I would say, just looking top to bottom, it's not too bad. I would be interested to see what Lamar does, considering all of the undertones he had related to his contract.
Right.
Before we started, he does not seem to be pleased right now. So does he play up because he's going to be looking to go elsewhere, or does he squat? So that would be my question. I do like the Michael Pittman pick because with Matty Ryan over there, he's going to see that ball a lot. That kid's going to get a lot of targets. He's going to have huge points. That could be, I think, his stud. And then looking down the rest of the list, I think his dark horse could very well be either Penny or Lockett from the Seahawks to help round him out.
I like it. Good calls there. Good job.
Can I say one thing about my squad real quick? The best part of my team, no dirty Patriots. Best part.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
No, Pete, I can't. I just can't.
Well, let's throw it over to Ken.
It's all right. Let's just send him a picture of all of our Super Bowl trophies.
There you go. We're going to look at Flipper's pool, everybody. Flipper's pool. He's got Josh Allen, Ken. He's got Alvin Kamara, Michael Thomas, Jalen Waddle, Dallas Goedert. He's got Rodrigo Blankenship as his kicker. Gibson as his running back there for the flex. Colts defense reserves. Corey Davis, Jacoby Myers, Jalen Hurst, and Cade Otton. What are you thinking there?
I like the quarterbacks. Josh Allen's he's going to be a top 7 quarterback this year. I think that's a good pick. Jalen Hurts is kind of a chance, but he's got him on the bench, so Jalen Hurts could have a big year. Colts defense, I think, if I remember right, they have a great 2 or 3 openings, so that should be a good couple of weeks. Of course, Michael Thomas is huge. Alvin Kamara. I think this is a good team. I like Dallas Goedert too. I think this is a good, solid team.
Solid play out there. Good job, Flipper. Nice job on that. We'll go back down to Gene here. We'll jump over. Look at Love and Disworld here. It's Craig's team. Kyler Murray, Najee Harris, Keenan Allen, Alan Lazard, Travis Kelce, Damian Harris, Jake Elliott, the Dolphins defense. His backups are Fields, Braylon Cooks, Hawkinson, and Marquise Brown. What do you think of there, Gene, looking at that one?
A lot of good names. Players I don't necessarily if I believe in. I've always had a thing. I don't like Murray. I think Lazard. I feel like that's kind of high for your number 2 receiver. But Najee Harris, beast. Harris from the Patriots. As much as I hate to admit it, he's a beast. But I mean, I'll be honest. There's not a lot of players. There's a lot of players on here I'm not a big fan of. I'm going to be honest. I'm not a big fan of a lot of the players here, but I do know that they're solid players. I love Najee Harris. I think he might be the best back in the league at the end of the year.
Oh, interesting. All right. Let's go down the list here.
Could be. Najee Harris had a lot of the top stats in general in terms of running backs out of the NFL by the end of last year.
Yeah, so.
That's true.
And I'll say Alan Lazard, he's probably...
Go ahead, man. Go first, Ken.
I was just going to say, Alan Lazard is probably, at least going into week 1 and 2, probably Aaron Rodgers' most trusted receiver he's going to be throwing to in the beginning of the season.
He may be their number 1 this year.
Yeah,
Could
I
be.
had Lazard here I told Preston to pick him, and he didn't want him. He picked somebody else. So I took him yesterday. I think he's going to have a good year. I agree with that. All right,
Yep.
Tina, you're going to look over Viapree Projects listing here. Let's look at Dak Prescott, Austin Eckler, Mike Evans, Allen Robinson, George Kittle, Miles Sanders, Matt Gay, 49ers. He's got Ryan Tannehill, Melvin Gordon, Evan Ingram, Christian Kirk. And to answer Flipper's question that he texted me, no, the guy's not saying he's gay. That's his name, Flipper. It's his name. He's not announcing that he's out of the closet. So, Tina, what are you thinking with this one?
So this is a great list. I don't know anybody on this list, but it's a great list because Ed's a great guy, and I know for a fact that he is going to pick some top-notch players. Tannenhill makes me think of Christmas, and I want to sing "O Tannenbaum." So there's that. But there's no New England Patriots players on this team. I seem to be critiquing the rosters that do not have Patriots teams players, and I just keep getting let down. You guys are supposed to be my friends. I am so disappointed in you. The end.
Okay. There's Tina's recap of Viapree. All right. Go all the way down here. Let's go. So Sean's up next. So Sean, we're gonna have you do the Disney Fanatics, Greg's team. He auto drafted. Let's see what he's got. He's got Justin Herbert, Leonard Fournette, DJ Moore, Justin Jefferson, Hunter Henry, David Montgomery, Kyle Prater, the Bills defense. He's got Chase Edmonds. Tina, Flipper started sending in his channels. Flipper got mad at my comments, started sending in his channels. Chase Edmonds, Tony Pollard, Damian Pierce, Trevor Lawrence. That's the ones. What are you thinking there as you look at that, Sean?
So you know what? I think even though he's, I guess, considered old and beat up, Leonard Fournette, I kind of gravitate towards. He, I think, is set to have a really good year. Kind of harkening back to his, 4 or 5 years ago when he was an absolute bull. I like the tight end, Hunter Henry. He is going to have a huge year for the Patriots, especially if Mac Jones and the receivers cannot get on the same page. That is going to be Jones's outlet. That's going to be one of his, that's going to be his binky. His little safety binky is going to be Hunter Henry. He's going to have a much bigger role this year, and that's the way it seems coming out of their training camp. And of course the auto draft top to bottom. I almost took Pollard. I was really thinking, because I am not sold on Zeke.
Right.
He's a great running back. That's not what I'm saying. He is absolutely great running back. I don't know if he's that tier 1. I think he's dropped down into the top of tier 2 at this point in his career, though, which then would dictate Pollard to get, I think, a lot of action.
Yeah, that's a good one. I agree with that. That's a great synopsis there. All right, we only have a couple teams left here to hit up. Make sure I've got everybody here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 14. So, Ken, I'm going to have you do Urban Legends here. We're going to have you do Sean here. Sean's team, he got Matt Ryan, Dalvin Cook, Stephon Diggs, T. Higgins, Freiermuth, who Preston had one. He had that guy. You took him right before. It was a good pick.
Sorry.
Javonte Williams, Suckup, Saints, Devontae Parker, Cordell Patterson, Daniel Jones, and Michael Gallup. Hey, I'm proud that Preston did a little bit of prep and had people, because they were all good people. They were picked by other people, so he was obviously at least on the right path. So that was a good thing there. What do you think about this, Ken?
I tell you, I like Matt Ryan in Indianapolis this year. I think he's going to have a good year. Dalvin Cook, Stephon Diggs, T. Higgins, all great picks. One of my favorite picks on this, though, and I think this is a sleeper, is going to be Devontae Parker. I think a late career change. Tina, going to New England, one of your receivers there. I think he has a chance of having a good year. Backup quarterback Daniel Jones. It's a good backup, because if he doesn't start out well, then you can drop him and pick up somebody else.
Interesting. Synopsis all the way. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let's see.
Maybe I change one Jones for another.
I say that because of the Giants. I mean, Daniel Jones is a good quarterback on a bad team.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. All right, I'm going to give this one up to Jean, and we'll do my team last. This is T. Marie's place, her first time ever drafting. Let's see. She started out, and she drafted Matthew Stafford, Isaiah Spiller, Kendrick Bourne, Cortland Sutton, Dalton Schultz, A.J. Brown, Dustin Hopkins. She's got the Patriots defense. In reserve, she's got Nick Folk. She's got Noah Fant. She's got Trey Lance, who could be a big hop. And she's got Tyler right there, Algier right there. Gene, what are you thinking for Miss Tina?
I would like to play Tina pretty much every week because I think this is I'm late season Tina. But I do see a glaring weakness, and that's your defense and your kicker. But other than that, I love the Spiller pick. I love it. I love the outlook for him. I think Dylan's a good backup running back right there. Solid squad. Matthew Stafford, obviously, he's got all the weapons in the world out in LA. Kendrick Bourne. I feel like Kendrick Bourne hasn't even reached his full potential yet. As much as I hate to admit it, I think that we haven't even seen the beginning of what he can do. I think the Patriots bought him last year on a spot where they thought they could get a lot out of him, and I think he still hasn't even really blown up to what he can do. Yeah. Denver, Cortland Sutton. Is he now? Was there an injury concern with him, or no? Is he good to go?
There.
Why do I feel like I heard? Okay, if he's good to go, that quarterback there now they have the answer to the quarterback problem. He's going to be able to do some things, especially with the other good receivers there.
I think he's going to end up having a monster year because Patrick's gone injured out there in Denver, so he's the number one now. So that's
you know what? That's what I think I was thinking. I was mixing him up with Patrick. I think
he tweaked his ankle the other day, but nothing major. I think Cortland Sutton's going to have a great year. I think for Tina's first draft, she did a great job. And
excellent job, Tina.
I think it was awesome.
Yep.
So, this is where you guys get to have some fun with me. We'll go from down the board. We'll end with Gene. We'll start with Ken. We'll review Preston's team with what we did here. He's the final one. He's got Derek Carr as his quarterback. I think he did pretty good, actually. J.K. Dobbins is his running back. Adam Thielen and Deebo Samuel up there. His one weakness to me is Woods, his tight end, but we'll see. Breece Hall is his reserve running back, flex. Justin Tucker, best kicker out there. Buccaneers defense, one of the top defenses last year. I don't know what they'll do this year. He's got DeAndre Hopkins, who's on suspended for a couple games. When he comes back, he might do something. You got Carson Wentz as a backup. Travis Etienne and Olave, both unique players. It could be interesting. Etienne got hurt last year. He's kind of like a rookie this year. You don't know what he's going to do. And Olave being a rookie, but was a big player in Ohio State. Ken, I'll start with you.
So he took several players off my draft board.
Did he? Okay.
I like the Derek Carr pick. I don't know if this is because I'm a Green Bay homer and I love Devontae Adams, but not even just Devontae. I think Derek Carr has a couple of weapons to throw to this year. Adam Thielen is always great in Minnesota. Those are always fun games to watch twice a year. Yeah. Samuel Debo, great pick. I think he's got a solid team here.
Thanks. Sean, you're up.
I think Derek Carr is going to have a good year. So if you look like, a lot of these, and I did it with these picks myself. So I was picking more in terms of fantasy points I've been watching over the years instead of like, is the team actually going to win or are they going to lose? Because that doesn't really matter in fantasy. And Derek Carr is always solid. I agree. I think Adams makes him better, but I think the dark horse over on that side is going to be Renfro this year. Because with having Adams, that's going to open that kid up. And all Carr's going to do is get him the ball. You know what I mean?
That's great.
Thielen, great pick. Debo, great pick. I like Justin Tucker. My only thing is he going to be out on that field enough? Like, are they going to either put him into field goal range enough or score enough points where he's out there kicking extra points? Like, are they going to be good enough to win or at least be in the running to win games enough to get him out on the field? But that's actually not a bad team. He did really well.
Yeah.
Tina, you're up.
Yes, great team. I wish I knew more about football than what I actually do. And this is gonna drive me to look into these players and try to understand better. And I really, like I said, and I joke, there's no New England Patriots players on this team either. You guys are just a big letdown tonight, and I don't know what to do with any of yous. But no, I mean, it's it's fun to look at these names and get acquainted with them and say, okay,
Awesome.
this one's on this team, this one's on that team.
Love
And
it.
so it's a great lineup. So good job.
Gino?
I had Patriots plays. I get points.
Gene, you're up.
So you made a big thing out of me taking Preston's picks, but I think Preston took more of my picks than I took of his. Brees Hall, I was taking my next time up. Carson Wentz, I was about to take. Travis Etienne too. I think he's gonna a sleeper pick that's gonna have a big year. I know they got Robinson there, but they drafted him high last year. I think you're gonna see him get a ton of carries this year. Great team. Derek Carr, obviously, he's only gonna get better this year with the extra weapons. And let's say this, J.K. Dobbins, I picked him in every draft I picked last year. He was like my guy last year. I thought he was going to be the guy that was going to be the lead back at the end of the year. After everything, he was going to be the guy that was going to be like the rushing champion last year. And unfortunately got hurt and that got cut short. And I was in about 5 leagues last year. I drafted him in every single league, higher than maybe I should have, but he was on every single one of my teams. I think he is, as long as he's healed up, which nowadays they do pretty often, I think he's going to be a monster pick for him. I love J.K. Dobbins.
Yeah, that's a good thing. So, all right, before we talk with everybody, let me remind everybody of just a couple quick things. Again, there is no picking up of any players. Any player that's picked up, I will reverse it. The only way you can pick somebody up is if they are going to be out for week 1. They can be on injury reserve, or it can be announced that they're going to be out for week 1. But if you drop them, if you pick somebody up, you have to drop that player. You cannot have Carson Wentz hurt and then drop Joe Smith to pick up another quarterback. It doesn't work that way. This is the only rule for the start of week 1. At the end of week 1, it's wide open season. You pick up whoever you want and whatever you do. We will have a COVID review for this year that I'm putting in, and the way I'm going to do it is if someone is listed out on COVID and they were listed good on Saturday, and all of a sudden you wake up Sunday morning and they're out on COVID, and we've already gone through the time to pick, I will go in, if the system allows me, and make the change for that person. They can put that person on an injured thing and then pick them up, or I will put it out into the thing. Joe Flacco has COVID. He is being dropped by Gene Fitzmagic. He will get him back. We're picking up, I don't know, Ken Stabler for this game. Tomorrow I will drop Ken Stabler and pick up Joe Flacco to keep the roster same. And I'll let everybody know up front that I'm doing it in the chat. Try to keep it as fair as we can. But I don't want anybody to suffer because COVID's out of our hands on that front. As a reminder, we will be doing all the Sunday, Monday, Thursday night games, and sometimes on Sundays, the live games. So if you're finding us for the first time on the replay, I broadcast the live games here. You'll see some of these people from my football dais come in sometimes and even do some color with me. So hit that subscribe and follow me there. If you're a football fan, and I assume you are because you're here, you're either that or you're a fan of Tina's Patriot shirt. It's one of the two things. We're glad that you found us tonight. Yes. We do a Thursday night show on this channel every Thursday night. The next one is tomorrow night. What's today? Tuesday, Wednesday. What is today? Today's Tuesday. Thursday, 2 days from now, we will sit down and do our weekly picks. That is a show where every week we sit down and pick the games for the following week. We just did that recently, just a little bit ago with week 1. I will be showing the results of week 1 and who picked what coming up in the next 2 weeks on the show. You're going to see Sean. You're going to see our friend Jason Udo. I got to get him on here. You're going to see Gene. You're going to see Joey in the next couple weeks coming in. Then you'll see them throughout the season mixed in as we go through. We're going to keep track of the picks and give it to you. If you like help with your DraftKings, with your FanDuel, with your local bookie, your brother you bet with, or it happens to be the casino down the street. Well, you know what? One thing I can tell you is this show's for you. Thursday nights right here on the show. And I love doing Pete's pick. I'll give you a guaranteed lock winner every week. I gave you Raiders week 1. I am 1-0. The other thing we got going on this great thing is all these people have amazing channels. I told you can find them on the front of my YouTube channel. Tina has also been dropping the links all throughout tonight. So real quick, let's go around. Let's start with Ken. Tell everybody a little bit about what they'll find on your channel.
So you'll find kind of a break at the moment. We were talking before we went live. I've started a new job. We're selling our house. We're moving to Wisconsin. And so life is kind of hectic right now, but I do some content creator coaching and YouTube type stuff. So it's a lot of fun.
Awesome. Check out Ken. He does a great job. Tina will be dropping those links again. And again, you can find him on the front. Sean, he broadcasts some live Patriots games. Going to try to do all of them, I believe, throughout the year. Tell everybody about your channel, what they'll find over there, buddy.
I am. We're going to get into the Patriots games. We're doing Celtics. So we're going to do a few more sports streams. Maybe not every game, every sport, but definitely going to try to hit all of New England. We live, I'm out here in Massachusetts. I live in Southern Mass. So we only get 6 good months outdoors a year. So watch my channel and you'll find us at zoos, beer festivals, fairs, and actually coming up on the 22nd to the 25th of August, I'll be doing 2 live streams a day from Walt Disney World.
Nice.
So that's awesome. We do some tiki bar streams. We do craft beer. We're kind of all over the place. We have family friendly, a little bit of everything for everybody. Fantasy football once a week. So
nice. I love it. Tina Marie, she goes live a lot. When she does, it's always fun. You'll see her throughout our community. Tina, tell everybody a little bit about your channel.
So hi, I'm Tina, and I have a channel, and it's called T Marie's Place. And usually I go live Wednesdays at 5:00 Eastern Time. I've kind of been taking a little bit of a break. Tomorrow I might be live on location. We are heading back in the morning back to actually Massachusetts. So we'll be there for the week. So I might do pop-up live streams, but I might go live tomorrow at 5 from the location where I'll be at. I have Conversations with God vlogs on my channel, and I don't know, it's just big community. I built my channel off of friends hanging out and having fun, and that's what I love to do. And so we'll get back into that soon, and that's pretty much what I'm about. So, yeah.
I love it. Thank you. And check out Tina. She does a great job. Thank you, Sebastian, for dropping that. Gene, he does a lot of his streams naked. Tell us about your channel.
Can't go to sleep now.
You're muted, and that's the best you've sounded in years.
There you go. That's only on my OnlyFans. That's the case. But on YouTube, I will always at least have a shirt on. Right now, me and Piano Rob, we got 2 nights a week. We do late night magic Mondays and Thursdays at 11 p.m. And just looking forward to doing some sport. We got something in the works right now for some sports stuff we talked about a little bit earlier, Pete. And just trying to make that thing come together for football season, in time for football season. But other than that, late night magic over on Disney Nerdy Network.
Awesome, I love it. And if you are a fan of the Disney community and you're finding us here, all the people in this channel are all involved in the Disney community. So go through and you can look down their names, like D&G Explorers. They do great stuff over on their channel with everything they do, with a lot of going on cruises and that. But it's Disney Magic, some West Coast stuff. Viapre Project is Disney and Magic from home. So many others. You can just go down the list. Or they're great people, in the community like Captain Ryan and Big Matt, people like that. It's what we do. That's what this is all about. So tomorrow I'll be live doing some Little League World Series Baseball. We've got we're doing some of the an international game, and a in-state game. So it should be interesting. 1:00, 3:00 tomorrow. Disney interviews to me tomorrow night, and then more Disney, more football all weekend long. It's going to be a lot of fun. I thank everybody for watching tonight. Everybody in the dais, hang tight as we say goodbye. We'll chat in just a second. Come back and see me or see all these people. Keep up with us on Thursday nights as the season starts. Starting week 2, I'll update the results and who's in what place where as we complete the game. This has been a blast. We'll see you soon on an upcoming video.